Coming in at number 5, the Alula Connect Plus Wireless Encrypted Security and Automation System. The Alula Connect Plus was designed in a different manner than most all-in-one security systems. Alula figured since most people today have their smartphones with them all the time, the need for an expensive keypad should be optional. Instead, end users can remotely arm and disarm this system using the very responsive Alula smartphone app. With that being said, the Alula Connect Plus comes in as our least expensive system on our list. The Connect Plus system comes with a 24-hour backup battery on board that will power the system and communicator modules in the event the power is cut. End users will have the luxury of choosing between broadband, Wi-Fi, LTE cellular, or a combination of interchangeable communicators to obtain dual path alarm monitoring services. Having multiple communication path options allows end users flexibility in monthly monitoring rates. Alula has created a whole new line of security sensors and peripherals. This product line has a 128-bit one-way encryption back to the Connect Plus panel to protect against RF jamming. The Connect Plus sensor line has the third best range of all systems on our list, totaling 1,500 feet nominal without a repeater and 3,000 feet nominal with a repeater. Not only is the Alula Connect Plus a home security system, it can also be set up to use Z-Wave Plus devices, so you can create a smart home mesh network. The touch of one button in the app or verbal control using Amazon Alexa, you can arm and disarm, toggle lights on or off, set thermostat temperature, and either lock or unlock a door. With the Alula app, end users will be able to remotely and individually bypass sensors. This is one of 2 systems on our list that offer this feature. The Alula Connect Plus does have access to its own recordable, 2-way audio, DIY IP camera line called EasyViz by Hikvision, which has an indoor pan tilt, outdoor, and video doorbell option. The downsides to the Alula Connect Plus system are: end users can't program the system locally, it can only be programmed in the dealer portal. There is no recessed encrypted door or window sensor at this time. Alula does not integrate with Apple HomeKit, Google Home, August door locks, Nest thermostats, Rachio sprinkler controllers, Lutron lights, or LiftMaster garage doors. Also, for cellular communications, the panel only supports Verizon LTE, no AT&T option at this time. No one-go, all-go feature for smoke and heat detectors. This is where if one smoke sensor goes off, they all go off simultaneously. Connect Plus can't reutilize existing hardwired sensors, as there's not a module to this point that will allow you to do so. Lastly, with the Alula Connect app, end users can't see when a door was opened in the event history, and there is no zone control. We will be providing updates to this security system and features in the Show More tab below throughout the year. Coming in at number 4, the Honeywell Lyric Encrypted Security and Automation System. The Honeywell Lyric controller serves as the main controller for the Lyric security and automation system, which comes with a 1024 by 600 7-inch touchscreen display. End users will have the luxury of choosing what communicators to activate, the onboard Wi-Fi, optional LTE cellular only, or a combination to obtain dual-path alarm monitoring services. Lyric offers interchangeable cellular radios in the event a new one is needed. The panel has a 2-megapixel front-mounted camera, so when the system is disarmed, it can text or email a notification to end users that have the Total Connect 2.0 services and the onboard Wi-Fi communicator activated. Lyric offers its own line of security sensors called 6 devices. 6 offers a 128-bit AES one-way encryption back to the main controller with a 300-foot nominal range. This helps protect against a possible intruder from jamming the signals of the sensor back to the main control panel. One of the biggest advantages end users seem to love is the one go, all go feature. This is when one 6 smoke detector is triggered, all of the additional 6 smoke sensors will trigger as well. Not only is the Lyric controller a home security system, it can also be set up to use Z-Wave automation devices so you can create a smart home wireless mesh network. Include these Z-Wave or Z-Wave Plus devices into scenes so that at the touch of one button in the Total Connect 2.0 app, end users can automatically have the system arm or disarm, set thermostat temperature accordingly, toggle lights on or off, and either lock or unlock a door simultaneously. Lyric has access to its own recordable two-way audio IP camera line, which offers an indoor, outdoor, and DB cam video doorbell option. Honeywell has been working for quite some time on becoming compatible with several key integrations such as Apple HomeKit, Chamberlain garage doors, August smart locks, Amazon Alexa, as well as the Honeywell Lyric, Honeywell Wi-Fi, and Honeywell RedLink thermostats. The downsides to the Honeywell Lyric controller we could find were, you can't view IP cameras from the main touchscreen like you could in the past. Lyric from factory doesn't come with a 24-hour backup battery. It can be purchased separately. No wireless repeater for 6 series sensors yet. No recessed 6-door window contact. No hardwired to wireless module that will allow for encrypted signals back to the Lyric controller. Lyric doesn't integrate with Nest thermostats at this time. No Ratio sprinkler control for irrigation. No Lutron light integration. As of now, there is only an AT&T LTE cellular backup option, though in the future there should be a Verizon option. 6 series sensors are listed as the lowest wireless range for RF sensors at 300 feet nominal. Lyric doesn't offer any additional partitioning. This system works with Z-Wave Plus automation devices, but they will not enjoy the encryption factor. With Total Connect 2.0 app, there is no way to include scenes on the front screen. You must select a few more buttons to run a scene. Please comment below if you have any questions. We are here to help. And at number 3, the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Wireless Encrypted Security and Automation System. The IQ Panel 2 still has the smallest 7-inch touchscreen ever created with industry-leading screen resolution of 1280 by 800. Inside the main control panel lives a Qualcomm Snapdragon quad-core processor with Android 5 Plus software, which allows the system to announce custom words and makes DIY programming a breeze. The IQ Panel 2 offers both AT&T and Verizon LTE cellular communicator options. Choose which provider gives you better reception in your area. Amazing new features have been added, such as the ability to view compatible Alarm.com cameras on the touchscreen and have two-way audio dialogue with compatible Alarm.com IP cameras. Click the Show More tab for a list of compatible cameras. Qolsys has accomplished the unthinkable again by allowing the IQ Panel 2 to be split up into 4 partitions. 3 additional partitions will require a secondary touchscreen to function. These partitions can also be controlled while using the Alarm.com app. The main control panel has a 5-megapixel front-mounted camera that can text end users who have the Alarm.com interactive services activated anytime the system is disarmed, during alarm events, or with the new Peek-In feature. This panel contains a 24-hour backup battery from factory, which can power the alarm system and internal cellular communicator in the event an intruder cuts power to your location. The original IQ Panel 2 still uses the robust S-line sensors, which host 128-bit one-way encryption back to the main control panel, 600-foot nominal wireless range, and battery life between 5 and 8 years. If you have existing hardwired security devices you wish to reutilize with the IQ Panel 2, it is possible when you take advantage of the encrypted hardwired to wireless converter. A built-in Bluetooth LTE 4.0 module has been installed directly to the panel. This allows for end users to pair up to 5 smart devices, so when they come within 30 to 40 feet of the panel, it will automatically disarm the system without touching anything. IQ Panel 2 is the first security system ever to include a built-in glass break detector. This saves both time and a built-in router. If a client has a bunch of other devices such as video games or other streaming devices on the Wi-Fi network, the IQ Panel 2 built-in router will divert some of the bandwidth so you don't see any lapse in the connection speeds. IQ Panel 2 can also be set up to use Z-Wave Plus devices, so you can create a smart home wireless mesh network. With these Z-Wave Plus or Z-Wave devices, end users can remotely control lights, locks, and thermostats directly from the Alarm.com app from anywhere in the world. Include these devices into scenes so that at the touch of one button in the app or verbal control using Amazon Alexa, end users can automatically run scenes that can arm and disarm, toggle lights on or off, set thermostat temperature, and lock or unlock a door simultaneously. Qualsys, in conjunction with Alarm.com services, have worked really hard to allow for integrations to common third parties such as Google Nest thermostats, Rachio sprinkler controls, Chamberlain garage doors, select Lutron lights, Amazon Alexa, and Google Home. The only downsides to the Qualsys IQ Panel 2 we could find were, at this time, customers can't add the Power G card separately. There is no option for an S-line wireless repeater to extend range. IQ Panel 2 doesn't have an interchangeable cellular radio option. IQ Panel 2 can't integrate with Apple HomeKit due to no MSI chip. The QW9103-840 secondary keypad is a bit pricey. No one-go all-go feature with the S-line smoke sensors. No August door lock integration at this time. Please comment below if you have any questions. We are here to help. Coming in at number 2, the Alarm.com compatible DSCI Otega. The DSCI Otega is the first and least expensive all-in-one system to work directly with industry-best, military-grade, two-way encrypted Power G devices. iOtega with Power G offers end users battery life up to 8 years, the best wireless range at 2,500 feet without a repeater, and 5,000 feet with a repeater. Click the Show More tab to learn more about why the Power G devices are industry best. Look for the onboard keypad that will allow for direct arming or disarming of the security system. Built directly into the iOtega is a 24-hour backup battery that will power the onboard cellular communicator in the event the main power is cut. End users can split their on-site locations into 2 separate partitions by using a secondary touchscreen or an inexpensive secondary keypad. Once this has been accomplished, end users will also be able to remotely control both partitions using the Alarm.com app. In the event a customer needs to insert a new Alarm.com cellular module, iOtega will allow for interchangeable cellular communicators. iOtega offers customers the one-go all-go features for smoke and heat devices since it uses Power G technology. iOtega can also be set up to use Z-Wave Plus devices. Include these devices into scenes so that at the touch of one button in the app or verbal control using Amazon Alexa, end users can automatically run scenes that can arm or disarm, toggle lights on or off, set thermostat temperature, and lock or unlock a door simultaneously. DIDSeth has worked very hard to allow for several key integrations such as Google Nest thermostats, Ratio sprinkler controllers, Select Lutron lights, LiftMaster garage doors, Apple HomeKit, Amazon Alexa, and Google Home voice controllers. The only downsides we could find about the Alarm.com compatible IoTega systems were: this system has to be connected to Wi-Fi during the initial setup, end users can't program the system locally, everything must be programmed remotely by the dealer, no August door lock integration, there's only a Verizon LTE cellular option, no AT&T card at this time, end users can't use existing hardwired sensors as there's no module to do so, no compatible Alarm.com image sensor, you can't bypass sensors remotely with the Alarm.com app. Please comment below if you have any questions, we are here to help. Now, coming in at our number 1 spot, the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus, wireless security and automation system. The Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus offers all of the same features and monitoring rates as the original IQ Panel 2 system we reviewed earlier, but in addition, it contains an onboard PowerG transceiver. This unlocks all the advantages PowerG brings to the table, such as two-way military-grade encryption, up to 8-year battery life, and with the IQ Panel 2 Plus, the second best wireless range of 2,400 feet without a repeater and 4,800 feet with a repeater. Also, the IQ Panel 2 Plus has several different models that will allow end users to use their existing 2GIG, Honeywell, Interlogix, and DIDSeth wireless sensors to save money. Click the Show More tab below for more information on specific product numbers. In addition, when non-PowerG sensors are utilized, they will not enjoy the features of PowerG. When an end user uses PowerG smoke detectors, they will be able to enjoy the One Go All Go feature. Lastly, since the IQ Panel 2 Plus uses PowerG technology, end users can add a much less expensive secondary keypad if they choose, the WS9 LCD WF9. The only downsides to the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus we could find were: the IQ Panel 2 Plus isn't able to use Alarm.com image sensors because the PowerG module is hosted in the same slot. The IQ Panel 2 doesn't offer any interchangeable cellular communicator options. You can't bypass sensors remotely from the Alarm.com app. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page and click the Show More tab underneath the video, where you can view valuable links pertaining to this product, similar how-to videos, and our low-cost, no-contract alarm monitoring services.